As India and China edge closer to a new era of cooperation, the world watches with anticipation. Their partnership could redefine trade routes, spur technological innovation, and foster greater stability across Asia. Yet, challenges remain. Historical disputes and competing interests still linger beneath the surface. If both nations succeed in building trust and collaboration, they may unlock unprecedented opportunities not only for their own people, but for the entire global community, signaling a new chapter in international relations. Both countries are taking notable steps to repair their strained relationship, driven largely by shifting global dynamics and economic necessity. The United States' imposition of tariffs up to 50% on Indian goods has hit India's economy hard, encouraging New Delhi to seek new trade opportunities. Recent high-level diplomatic visits, including China's foreign minister meeting Indian officials, signal a mutual commitment to address border tensions and economic hurdles. With the resumption of direct flights and eased export restrictions, pragmatic cooperation is becoming increasingly important. The pivotal moment came when China's foreign minister Wang Yi, in his meeting with top Indian officials in New Delhi, discussed about reducing military tensions along the disputed Himalayan border and reopening crucial trade routes like Lipulekh, Shipkila, and Nathula, closed since 2020. Emphasizing mutual respect, sensitivity, and interests, both nations signaled a new seriousness, addressing border disputes, reviving trade, and fostering cooperation in rare earths and tourism. Building on this cautious optimism, the recent thaw in India-China relations is marked by significant diplomatic progress, yet its sustainability remains uncertain. Both countries have committed to ongoing dialogue, with the next border talks scheduled for 2026, a promising sign. However, experts stress that real peace demands transparency and consistent efforts to de-escalate tensions. Domestic pressures complicate matters, as nationalist voices in both nations scrutinize each move closely, wary of any perceived concessions. Ultimately, the path to lasting stability will require patience, trust, and persistent engagement. The recent improvement in India-China relations is already yielding concrete benefits. Trade between the two countries has surged, with 2024 marking a record $138 billion as China once again becomes India's largest trading partner. The easing of border tensions, highlighted by the new Border Patrol Agreement, has brought greater safety and stability to frontier communities. China's decision to lift curbs on rare earth magnet exports is set to invigorate Indian manufacturing, while relaxed visa rules and direct flights promise a revival in tourism and cultural exchange. Despite recent efforts at reconciliation, significant challenges persist. Trust remains fragile, haunted by the memory of incidents like Galwan, and concerns linger over growing dependence on Chinese imports that could erode India's economic autonomy. The unresolved border disputes cast a shadow, with any flare-up threatening to undo diplomatic gains. Meanwhile, both governments face skepticism as citizens weigh rewards of cooperation against ongoing risks. The strengthening relationship between both countries is reshaping the geopolitical landscape, with ripple effects felt across the globe. As India redefines its foreign policy, engaging both China and Russia, the United States finds its traditional influence in South Asia challenged. Regional powers such as Japan and Australia are also reassessing their positions, crafting new strategies to navigate an increasingly multipolar world. This evolving dynamic signals a pivotal moment in international relations and global power structures. Looking ahead, many questions remain. Will new trade corridors finally open, bringing prosperity to millions? Can border peace hold, or is this merely a pause before the next crisis? Will cooperation expand to include technology, climate change, and resource security? As India and China renew their friendship, the world is watching closely. Their decisions today will shape not only their own destinies, but also the future balance of global power. The story of Asia's rising future is indeed to be continued. Stay tuned for more updates, and share your thoughts on what this historic shift means for the world.